Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream time. Well, I'm going to play more video games. I totally was going to play a different game today, I swear. Because I definitely do want to work on that backlog of games I've been meaning to play through and using stream to focus on. But ended up just being like, hey, let's play more Skull. We're getting closer to the end of that. I mean, it's not like I have to stop playing as soon as I complete everything. That's not how this game works. But who knows? Maybe eventually, when I actually do 1% everything in this game, and if I eventually get bored of it, that might happen. That's when I'll regularly stream randomizers of Hollow Knight. We'll see. I do actually plan to do that in the future, but I got to practice the game a lot more because the combat, some of the bosses are really difficult, and I never really learned the patterns. And I want to be able to complete randomizers before I do that. Yep, I'm rambling again. Anyways, time to jump on into Skull, the Hero Slayer. We're gonna try again to get through the Dark Mirror level 1. Will we make it through? I mean, hopefully. We'll see. We're gonna have fun either way. We might be able to unlock the last of the upgrades. Well, the upgrades that require Dark Crystal to purchase, I suppose, would be the best way to put that. Because we pretty much done with those. We had started a run last time, got through and past the first shop, and we're about to fight the first fight against the heroes. And we have the Stone Monkey, aka Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong's the Stone Monkey's ability or attack ability is not really good against airbound or airborne enemies. Thank you for the heals. I definitely needed them. What do we presently have equipped again? We have the Bang Wedding Ring, which is common with Absolute Zero. We never actually maxed out that before. Excessive Bleeding, which is a speed one with Hidden Blade. Carlian Sword and the Carlian Standard Carlian Armor. Do the spoils, one Fortress and one Courage. We can get rid of the Gargoyle because they can give us bone chips. The Steel Golem throws out a fist. That's a good one. And then you've got the Trainee's Necklace. But that's, I mean, Antique's good, but it's magic focus, and we're more physical and speed, even though we're balanced. Question is, do we want, like, just any quintessence in general, or stone chips? We should get chances for quintessence later. Not enough for the second upgrade, but we can get the first one. Let's start. We're now the Monkey King. Still the same ability and stuff, just kind of powers up our clones. Artifact or gold? Gold is good, but the artifacts are now worth even more if we don't use them. That went well. Anyways, we got Wisdom and Rapidity with magic, Spoils and Strike, but we've got Fortress plus Brawl, and also the Warrior's Pauldrons, which is just a good thing to have for survivability. So, obvious choice. I think that was worth it more than the gold we could have potentially gotten. At least for early on in the run. Because we'll eventually potentially find better accessories in the shop or whatnot. For now, we're good on healing. Something new that we haven't unlocked. Because the skill increases attack speed by 20% for 3 seconds. Normal attacks create a wave of just forces deals physical damage. Heirloom, which would be the second one. Rapidity. Good is our speed type. And it's something we haven't unlocked. So, you know, obvious choice. And you are Man Explosion. Not really worth it. What are our options here? We got Artifact and Revenge, Magic Focus, Mutant and Strike, Magic Focus as well, but the Relic and Mana Cycle. Relic's good, but beyond that, much Revenge and Mutant. And we can refresh this, or we can get a Quintessence. Yes, it's Magic focused, but we still have Magic stats. And it's not like we have to. It's not like we can or should ignore it. Because it's good just to have something in general. As much as I want more better accessories, skull chips so we can get better skull. At least up to unique rank so we can get the second ability. That's a bit slow. We might be useful on bosses, but not so good on enemies. And what are you gonna be? The Water Skull. As much as I want to get that to power it up, just because I haven't there's a number of skulls I haven't seen the max version of. Achievement requirements and stuff. Not worth it. Not when I so blatantly need the skull chips to max out this guy. I mean, it worked, just very, very slow. Given how long it takes, its cooldown's a bit too much. So if you have a mana focus build, and that's probably a really, or magic focus build, it's probably a really good one because it'll do a lot of damage. You know, there's an achievement for fighting each boss without taking any damage. I don't know if I'll ever get them. Gotcha. So what are you gonna drop? So our options are Misfortune and Brawl. We don't really have projectiles, so that's not really a good one. Relic and Revenge with also the HP barrier, but like, eh. Heritage is good for essence cooldown, and skill cooldown's good. But if it's destroyed, we lose the object, so not good. Riddle, never used that, so I don't know if it's good. Um, I still haven't ever gotten that. This has the same stuff as the other one, which is good, but also I think I'm gonna gamble on it being paying off this time, because it still hasn't before, but it might be good. Oh, hey there, Abbeville. So what are our options? Radii. Outgoing and incoming damage is amplified by 25% for 5 seconds upon being hit. Amplified up to 75%. And Coward. Become invincible, being hit cancel invincibility for 5 seconds, and your vision will narrow down. Damage dealt to enemies within view is amplified by 45%. I mean, not bad. Hmm. I might save up and come back and see if maybe I can get like a full curse build or something. I can get this one, just get one, and then sell it later if I get enough and I want a curse or something, but still not enough skill chips. Its range is shorter than I expected. I didn't mean to take that much damage. I meant to take a little bit so I could take advantage of the healing orb. Because we kind of needed to get the 300 for the seed. Is it, but you have to get a 10 for each time, so you have to get like 3,000 restored. Man attack and courage. Man attack, not really needed, but courage is good. And suspending enemies in air is good. At least it's a temporary one. Let's take that one. I need gold, yes, but I need skull chips more. Ha! Honestly, I still don't fully understand the mana tech thing. When using skill, mana tech components decreased by 2. On containing mana tech components, cooldown of all skills is sped up by 0.5 seconds. So it just drops items you collect that increase your speed, but you need a certain amount of them collected. The speed of your skills. So we got Brawl and Mystery, but Fortress and Excessive Bleeding, 2 things we have. Artifact and Execute, we're not really using those. And then Rapidity and Mystery. I mean, good, but this one builds on 2 of the things we have, so go with that one. Accessory or skull chips? We're maxing out accessories, so... Although I will get more in the future, let's try to power up our skull first. We don't have arms or execute. I mean, there's things I could get rid of for that. Like the... I mean, this one, the stat boosts are going to eventually become good. I don't think there's anything I want to get rid of for that. Also, it's a trap one, so no. We're not using a power skull, so it's not good for this build. We're going for a speed skull this run. Ignoring that. Yay, heal. Wait, if I take the one that after clearing each map gives you 10 HP, like that one, every room will be not a guarantee that we'll get to the max thing for required to level up the World Tree Seed, but it would be a way to get closer. No, thankfully it's not the thief. No. There goes my revive. Finally, I got one. Aqua, so Skull Chips, Sick Joke, which would be permanent health, only 3. And then Dash, Courage, Focus, and Masterpiece. I think everything I want to get rid of for that at the moment. I could get rid of this with this. I'm taking a lot of damage, but... Why not Julia Fortress? What's the other one for courage? That... You have more use. I mean, yes, the physical attack increase is good, but you have the gravity generator at the moment. I don't care about the man attack, though. I want this. I want to get, like, take advantage of this, so... And this is slowly building up. We now have 23, so that's 23%. I could go with this for skull chips. It's only 11 versus this being a bunch of stat boosts. Potential stat boosts, but also dash focused. So it's a bit of a trade-off for attack power, but you know... I could also get it for swap for something else to get the courage, I guess. The ice is very useful, but also... I guess I get rid of this. Attack speed's good, but we already have plenty of that. Or not, I don't know. But that would mean more attack, and we need the attack. Because as much as attacking a lot's good, we don't have enough attack to take advantage of it. And now, we are the Immortal King, an unstoppable heretic of heaven. Gain power stacks when you attack naming basic attack, and putting the down next time consumes 20 stacks. Summon a skeleton clone for 10 seconds. The clone copies the player's basic attacks. Swing staff when disappearing, dealing physical damage to enemies hit. And we got the extra ability of Rever Thrust. Send the staff and thrust forward, dealing physical damage. To tap the button again to repeatedly thrust and deal physical damage. We've also got Magic Cloud when swapping. Summon a skeleton clone and charge forward on a Magic Cloud, dealing physical damage. I don't need your abilities. Can't guarantee I will get better attacks. We got the offensive wheel, which gives antique. Use physical attack when swapping. We're not really using very rapidity. Be second rapidity, but we're not really using that. And it's magic focused. And then we've got the Hidden Blade and Misfortune. The only one really uses this one, and that even then, like I said, I can get rid of this then, because I'm not going to get to the 4th courage probably. Not with this build. We got that heal down there, so, you know, good for powering up or getting the stat boost, I guess. And what are you going to be? As much as I want to get a second skull, we need all the skull bits for... Eh. Be second antique and a lot more health, but what would I even get rid of for that? I mean, that's good. I don't even know what that wave is. Yeah, replacing something rare with something common would be kind of dumb, but also health. I think it's smart. Yeah, totally. It's definitely your head. More health, which means more powered up for the... Oh, well, this room. Hello. I mean, good, but also no thanks. I mean, I haven't actually completed one of those rooms, but also it's never had anything I really cared about. I think there'd be something hidden here, but we can also definitely can't even move around like that. Aha! Also, health boosts. I forget what the cap is for the stat boosts between that and getting to 300. What was it set to? There's no max. It just increases by 1% for every 10 HP. So up to a 300% boost. Oh, that's impressive. Gotcha! Barely. Just barely. Was there... I felt like there was a delay in all the dashes I just haven't noticed. Is that just something the Monkey King does? But just barely, that one was close. So what are our options? Dizziness and mystery. I mean, physical attack, good and all. Flower. Man attack and mystery. Arms mutant. Hidden Blade is Fortune. Masterpiece and Revenge, which would be good. Also, Unleash Powers. When using concentrated power and... Ooh. Yes. As much as I want this... I'm sorry. Oh, it transformed into the World Chi Seed. Physical attack, magic attack by 40% when swapping summons a World Tree. Cooldown 6 seconds. That's for 20 seconds. Staying near increases physical attack and magic attack by 7%. Oh, that's cool. Did that almost launch me into oblivion? And decreased by 50%. Deal magic damage upon inflicting freezing. That'd be good, but I think this one's better. I think the dash ability is actually slow. I think I might get rid of this one. What? I need different courage, but I feel like the dash, I've got a longer dash cooldown than normal. Execute in Dizziness. Mutant in Mystery. Physical attack. We're not using a Power Skull, so no. Skull Chips. Definitely Skull Chips going by the Harpies here. Ooh, good amount. Ooh, the Samurai. Explodes after 5 seconds, dealing magic damage, so that's why I keep swapping. Yeah. So, given I've got... That makes it perfect for a swap build. What? I've never focused on swappability, but with the World Tree Seed... Yeah. Increase swap cooldown speed by 10% and crit rate by 4% for every enemy under status effect. Mad attack and strike. Man, I want to get it just for the sake of unlocking it. A fourth fortress and chase will be both of them good. But it's magic focus. But it's that dash ability, never mind. Also, you are chase and soar. What would I get rid of for you? I can just sell it. Not you, I need the HP. I've been taking advantage of you. I have 3 fortress, so I can get rid of one of them, I guess. We don't even have dash attack in general, so... What do I get rid of for you for swap cooldown? Honestly, I don't actually even want this. I just want to unlock it. Happy to have some money, I guess. Yeah, that's good. Anyways, let's go get some skull chips. Oh, hello. And what are you gonna be? Spectre. I mean, unique is worth like 10 HP, so that's still good to get. And where's speed? That's annoying. Oh, I didn't know you could, but I didn't know you could take them out. I thought you had to sneak. Because I don't know what to do really to avoid. I mean, neat, but I want the health. What are you gonna be? Ninja. Can dash once more. We haven't actually used this. It's a rare encounter, but like I said, swap build. Didn't mean to do that, but you know. Neat. No. I didn't get either of them maxed out, so I don't get to see what that is. That's annoying. I could get it again, but got the werewolf. I haven't actually maxed you out either. I get the ice ring, Carlian armor. Speed base 1. Antique. Hmm. Poison or ice would be good. Physical attack would also be good, and then like excessive bleeding would be poison me. Let's go with poison. Oh, second heirloom, neat. Gold or accessories? Accessories. do we got? Carlian Sword. I mean, it's... Carlian Sword. And what are you gonna offer? It'd be a gamble to see if he gives us anything good, but sometimes he does. This is poison, which is good ability, and an extra speed. I don't want to give this up, but I'm gonna do it. It's for the gamble. Might have been worth it. Debatable. Heavily debatable. Antique Wisdom. And dashing and arrow fells. Oh, that's good. We're very much a dash focus. And then... Oh. I guess you have to not clear the room first. Thought I could go back and take that. Whoops. So what are you going to duplicate? You know, the one with the Masterpiece and Chase? I don't think its ability will double up, but, you know, dash speed cooldown and potential for... That's a good one. That's probably one of the better ones to have gotten. Skull chips are better because I can then guaranteed upgrade this guy. Aha! Want some gold for the shop. Good timing. Antique, heirloom. Relic and mana cycle. We don't have revenge. And we're not going to be focusing. Ooh, when dashing, throw a dagger that deals physical damage. Hidden Blade, we got that. Chase, yeah. As much as I don't plan to switch to that skull, we have it too. Thank you for being the one to, you know... Ah. The Chosen Thief's Twin Swords. Upon dealing the first attack to an enemy, attack speed is sped up by 100%, and the enemy's sense of time slows down 5 seconds. When the enemy's sense of time returns to normal, they are true damage proportional to the amount of damage they receive while time is slowed down. It gives us Hidden Blade to 3. Doesn't really make much good, but Chase to 4. So, you know, maxed out. Skull chips. Quintessence, or we don't even have Antique, but it would be extra health. And getting Revenge would be good, but this is where I focus on speed. I don't think that's our focus right now. Only 5, so we're going with the Quintessence. We're now the Elder Werewolf. increase movement speed and dash distance by 10%. When enemies are defeated, increase movement speed and dash distance by 30% for 3 seconds. Not really unique, because we've seen this before, but what we haven't seen is anything upgraded beyond this. Well, unless you've played this game, then you might have. Skull chips! And you will be, yeah. The high-speed movement and constant dashes, the arrow is actually really good. Just keep your distance. Oh, and hello. Increase attack speed. And what are you gonna be? Magic, skill cooldown, meh. And Fairy Tale and Brawl, meh. I mean, I could take it for now. Which is good, this would be better, this would be even better, but if we don't have the stamp. No, this would be the best. Sun and Moon, we haven't seen what that actually does. Increase physical attack by 40%. We have the slot, we can afford it. And unlocked Solar Sword. I believe it'll do something if we get the, like, we had that ring before we unlocked with it. What will it do? I have no idea, but we got stat boosts. And arms could be good with this build. At least for now, it's good. No, not this nuisance. Take some of our health in return for... But also skull chips. How much did you take? Not that much, honestly. Forget, is this... this is a rare, and I'm not going to be using it, so... So, you know, skull chips were good. Not enough to get us an upgrade, but, you know, skull chips. More accessories. Honestly, I don't need the poison in this build. It's not proving to be that useful, given that I'm more often not using the arrow thing. Fairy Tale and Brawl, you know, Manatech and Arson. Spoils and Fortress. This one would be better than the poison, honestly. It's heirloom physical attack, but you know. Like, with the right build, this could be even better than the Ghoul, which was very powerful. What are options this time? He says a bleeding fortress. Neat, I suppose. I mean, I am using that, but still. I get rid of one of the hunter's boots. The fourth chase isn't that useful, I suppose. It is useful, but not that useful. And I'm not gonna. The masterpieces doesn't look very likely with this build. It would give me a second fortress, and it would give me a second excessive bleeding. And yes, I could trade this in for 15 HP instead, because I don't really want it for this build. As powerful as it is. I think it's smarter to get the health. What are options this time? Onion Curse. Damage dealt to enemies by an essence is amplified by 6%. Basic attack damage and skill damage increased by 25. Inferno. Burn duration increased by 50. Burn damage dealt to enemies increased by 60. We don't even have burn. Get this and just increase the damage, or I could save up for this. I can get one that does one while doing that. So you get a boost starting a room, and then defeating an enemy resets it for 8 seconds, so if you're speedy, it can be useful. I could also just get this one and not care about getting the effects if I want to get an achievement for having 4. Nah. Let's actually try and shoot for beating this level, or this rank. So that's turning out to be a very good effect to have. And what are you going to be? Heritage in episode 0. Taking damage, freeze nearby enemies. At the end of the freeze duration, you set enemy with fear upon being hit. Also has second arms. Attack speed for damage enemy with a skill. Increase physical attack by 4% for 3 seconds. Arms and mystery would be better, but what would I replace? Probably you. Because I don't think the arrow falls and random enemy ability doubles up. Doesn't look like it does. Ooh, dash ability as well. Air limit at 0. Another arms, so those two will be good. I think we'll be better off without this. And then you as well will be good. What I get rid for you? No, we have excessive bleeding. We lost some attack speed, but we already have a ton. I think this is better. Let's try one reroll, see if there's anything good. Another arms. But it's also a swap face ability. So I'm ignoring that. What? My controller's going nuts, and I don't know why. Sword, misfortune. We have a second sword from this, but misfortune we don't really. Normal attacks midair. Once I'd like that, I don't think I have anything I'd want to get rid of for it. I mean, yes, we don't really need, I guess, the movement speed boost that much with this guy. But no, I think I'm good. Hold on a second. Oh, I just gotta unplug my controller and plug it back in, I guess. I thought exiting the game would solve it. It did not. Because it was just going nuts. And I don't know why. Sorry about that. No, that went well. Achievement, kill 100 adventurers. Arms! Ooh, and dizziness. Don't really care about that, but I do care about the arms. What would I get rid of for that? That's the question. Is that worth it, really? Not really worth it. Skull chips. Cyclops. I like the one I have for it. Masterpiece and revenge. We don't have revenge. We do have a masterpiece, but... And I don't have anything I want to get rid of for that, so... Skull chips. Alpha werewolf. Notorious alpha werewolf that made quick name for themselves in their pack. Increase movement speed and dash distance by 10%. When enemies are defeated, increase movement speed and dash distance by 30% for 3 seconds, and increase crit rate by up to 30% in proportion to distance moved. And also get the new ability, Be Sleep. Increase crit rate by 20% for 3 seconds, and leaps forward while invulnerable, dealing physical damage, inflicting the wound on enemies struck. And can gain 3 charges. Skull chips, because we need to max the skull out. Ah. And you would be Kratos. Yeah, might as well just... Is this considered rare or normal? This is common. I haven't maxed out Kratos before, but also... Skull chips. What will you be? Artifact and Wisdom? Meh. Relic and Arson? Meh. Fairy Tale and Rapidity? I mean, that one's better, but I'm still meh. None of them are speed or dash focused. And that makes it mid-air movement better, I guess. But not better than we presently have. More health is better. I mean, that ability would be good, but still. It'd be a second antique, but... Eh. As much as I'd like the extra health, I don't think there's anything I want to trade for that. Fortress and Chase. And that's the magic ability. This is also a magic, like, chase ability. I think this one's the best one, though. Question is, what do I get rid of for that? Worth it. Then you, I forget what the mass does, but I don't like the mana tech very much. And if we reroll, we won't be able to afford. Actually, no, I'd have to get rid of something, so let's check. Nah, we're good. Masterpiece and Brawl, Fortress and Brawl, and then Arms and Treasure. As much as I like the attack speed and movement speed, I feel like defense or survivability would be even better. Although, we're not really focusing on that, I guess. We generally... I'm avoiding being close to anything for long enough, so... I think keeping my dash ability is smarter. Weird. This is almost something I never I would recommend never passing on normally. Since I'm actually focusing on dash and distance. Other than bosses, I wouldn't really need that. Hopefully this timer doesn't count the 8 seconds, because it won't get us through the battle, but it'll give us some damage. Aha! Most part, I most likely will get a quintessence from this is the best choice. Or not. The Sylphid Wings again? That would be really good. Question then becomes, what to get rid of for you? Probably this. And this, I mean, it'd be 35 health, so that'd be a lot. If I can just get that health boosting ability. Hmm. Thinking this, and then the health boosting would be smart. Well, I would like to just boost this. But survivability is smarter. Nowhere near enough skull chips. Aha! Gotcha! It's a power type. Which means we didn't need it, but we got a ton of skull chips. Relic and Revenge. Eh. Fortress and Soar. A second Fortress, damage taking mid-air reduced by 35%. Neat. As much as I really, really like this one, and the physical attack is good, this might be the one to get rid of because of the whole dash focus thing. And yeah, this one isn't really doing any good, but it might become something really good if we figure out the second half of the ability is, so... Now we have Soar. Or Soar 3. And a second Fortress. So I think that was smart. I mean, neat, but we'll leave that be for now. Hello again. I don't think it counts, like, as in the dash attack for what we have. So reroll. I mean, useful, but no. And I guess I can do one more reroll. I don't know if the sun and moon thing can show up here. It might have to be something we have to encounter in a chest. Haha. Oh, what do we got here? Fortress and Mystery. Misfortune and Brawl. And we do have projectiles now, but I don't know if they count into it. And Hidden Blade and Duel. What do we have for Fortress, honestly? Yeah, none of these are worth trading all we got, so, you know. Seriously, stop healing so much. Oh no, I'm revived. There was too many arrows going on. I was just prioritizing trying to eliminate them as fast as possible because they were being super annoying. Ah, we know the ghoul's powerful and I want it, but still. Light Spirit Low! I mean, that's really... I would love that for another build, but... Five short. That's annoying. Where'd my double jump go? Oh, hello there. I have maxed you out, but also goodbye. Spoil strike. None of these are very good. Let's bring you along. That just happened. Artifact and wisdom. Then blade rapidity. Take these guys out first. Why did you spawn? That'd be pretty good. The hidden blade one. What would we? Is there anything I want to replace for that? I think. Anything I do. I mean, this might. At this point, I can get rid of this. That's not really... We clearly have enough speed. Duel, Misfortune, Man Attack, Chase, and Man Attack and Soar. None of them are better than the ones we presently have, so nope. Let's go! I was like, where are my ravens? And the answer is floating above the boss for some reason. So what do we got? One courage, this weapon, fortress and courage. I think I would want to replace my present fortress one because that's that one, yeah, and this one, which is also air. So, freshness. We got fairy tales, and then you are. Oh, that one does a lot of damage. But here's the better thing: health. I always feel like there's something here. There's got to be. Maybe we unlock something at a future level. I don't know. Anyways, achievement: the greatest werewolf. Acquire eternal werewolf. The most powerful werewolf, remembered through generations, is a mythical creature. Increase movement speed and dash distance by 10%. When enemies defeat, increase movement speed and dash by 3%, by 33 seconds. Increase crit rate and crit damage by 3% in proportion to distance moved. And then our abilities are just powered up. Neat. If I save enough skull chips, and find a different skull that I haven't maxed out, I might just get it for the sake of the achievement. Is that everything finally? Yep. Accessories or skull chips? I mean, if I want to encounter the sun, get the sun and moon thing, I think this is my only chance, really. What do we got? I mean, that might be good. Dashing increases physical attack 1% for 2 seconds. Why'd I get rid of that, though? This one. That's annoying, but whatever. Not worth it. Trail of Fire. I got 2 legendaries, but like this isn't really fitting with our dash ability, I guess. First attack only. And this is, I mean, it's not legendary, but we got fire movement into our, so I think it's smart. This one has a more of a boost, even with our dash focus. And what are you gonna be? Ninja! Am I gonna use you? No, but you know. The arrow seems like such a weak ability, but it's surprisingly overpowered given its nature as making the random attack on a distance thing. Fortress, absolute 0, not really our build. None of them are our build. Who's it gonna be? Get a bunch of bone chips from you. 10 health, or Crown of Thorns. Neat, but no. So 10 health or 23 bone chips. Potentially max out the ninja later. Tough choice. Choice made. Fortress Mystery, Heirloom Heritage. I don't think the odds we find something good are gonna happen. Also, I don't think focusing on a secondary skull's best idea right now. Poisoning Mutant, Fortress Excessive Bleeding, Mantech Courage. Ooh. And yeah, it's not really anything else good, but at this point, we're not getting the sun and the moon thing. Whatever that is. 40% physical attack, good and all, but, you know. Versus the 4 feats. I can get rid of one of these, too. Trail Fire isn't doing that much good. Increase max HP by 80. Because skills cost, you know, so it's all of them cleared again. Worth it. Yes! Fulgent Dawn. Increase physical attack and magic attack by 8%. Attack an enemy and unleashes Light of Dawn, dealing damage to nearby enemies based on the higher attack power between physical and magic damage. It's the fusion between that sword and the ring, so that was worth it. And then we also still get the arms boost, so wow. That's cool. So that's that. So we know what the sun and moon does, at least. If there's different variations of it, I don't know, but we got one of them. Aha! Gotcha! So what do we got? We got the Archbishop Scriptures. So it's really powerful that. Fire Spirit Salamander. This is not really worth for our build. Arms and Brawl. Physical, I mean, Explosions would be good for our build, sort of, but not really good enough to replace anything. None of them are really good worth replacing our things, but money's money. I don't know if nearby or far away is better, given that our... Oh yeah, that's it. I'm really glad I didn't decide to trade off the Sun Moon thing when I had the chance. It's not a lot of health. I can get some back. Would that be both of them? Would I even trade for this? This, I wouldn't want to get rid of his arms. This is... Reducing damage while midair is nice, and we have the fortress. Physical damage from dashing. I mean, this doesn't actually increase any of our power. Might be good to get this. Let's see what happens. We get both of them? Yeah, we do. Why not? Worth it? Let's go. Cudgel is MVP again. I mean, all the stats, like the dash abilities are definitely playing a massive role, but the stat boosts in the Cudgel are definitely making a difference. You can do that? That's lame. No, 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 don't do that again. No. That close. That close to winning the run. That is lame. Good news is we have a bunch of dark to go back and upgrade stuff with. I was so close too. That's everything. What do you take to upgrade things? Don't have enough at the moment. Well, either way, I'm gonna wrap up here for tonight. And that was so close. That's so annoying. Anyways, with that, like I said, wrapping up here. Tune in Sunday at 10 a.m. 6 Eastern Time for the continuation of Guruman, A Monstrous Adventure. Next Monday at 9 p.m. 6 Eastern Time for the set time of Skul the Hero Slayer. And next Wednesday, we'll do something else. Like, I'll find the new thing that's going to take the slot of Wednesday nights. What'll it be? I don't know. But we'll see. Anyways, I've been Lord Jabu, and I hope you had a good time. Have a good morning, evening, or night, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.